Hello guys, what is going on? So I haven't posted much honestly, so I'm gonna go back to one of my series, my Disney faves. So as you can see, Pandora, Pin, and Pluto. Pluto doesn't really help, but Pandora. Okay, since it's Pandora, it means Animal Kingdom, which means I am gonna rank my favorite rides in Animal Kingdom. And by the way, I can't do Hollywood Studios yet because I actually haven't been on all of the rides yet. Even some of the older ones, and now the Galaxy's Edge out, yada yada yada. I have not definitely been on. I've definitely not been on all of them. But yeah, so I will start. How many rides are there? 9? Yeah, there's 9 that I'm doing. There might be one Adventures Outpost. I don't really count as one. Rides or attractions, I count them that are more like wait time kind of things, So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, the first, 8th, basically, 9th. Yeah, 9th. Okay, sorry. I can't count. So you know what? I should just number that right now, just so I know the numbers. Okay, that's good. Okay, so number 9. This is probably pretty common for a lot of people, but my least favorite ride and or attraction at Disney is it's tough to be a bug. Okay, so I've never been a fan of it. I mean, it's always that thing where like, 15-minute wait. Yeah, sure, you know what? Let's do it because it's a 15-minute wait. But it's like, it's cool. It's like, I don't have anything against it, but like, it's not great. Kind of like this, I like every single ride in Animal Kingdom, probably except like one. That's kind of like for me in Magic Kingdom, except maybe 1 or 2. But yeah, this is just not my favorite. It's not really that great. I mean, it's kind of like you gotta go in an air conditioning room. It's fun just to cool off, especially in the summer heat. But yeah, it's not really a big thing. But the one thing it is a free ticket to be inside, which is something people do like in the summer in Florida weather. Okay, number 8, we're going to go to Dino Land, the Triceratops Spin. Okay, so let's just say this, Dino Land is kind of a mixture of circus arcade rigged games and dinosaurs here and there. It's honestly like they need to remake it, and like they just need to remake it. But yeah, so Triceratops Spin, nothing special, one of those spin around rides, like just the normal regular. It's nothing too special. You've seen them before. It's just, it's fun, it's relaxing, but like you've seen it before, so like there's nothing really cool about it. Okay, so number 7. Probably a lot of you guys are gonna get mad at me for this, but it's Cali River Rapids. So Cali River Rapids, honestly, it's good in summer, obviously, when you want to get wet, but that's when it's a 2.5 hour wait. But, so yeah, it used to be longer. They changed it a bit. It's not as good now. But honestly, this is a really fun ride. I have nothing really against it except the way they changed it. And it's like you get wet, it's fine. I literally did that in December, late December, after Christmas. That's literally what I did. I went on Cali right as it closed. I only got to go on there once. It was a walk-on. It's like you were actually almost freezing after it. So yeah, although it was like 75 degrees there, so it wasn't extremely hot. So yeah, Cali River Rapids, it's fine. I like it. It's just not my favorite just because of the whole I like other things better kind of thing, But yeah, Cali's number 7. And again, I don't really have anything against it. The rest of these rides, I have nothing really against it. Pretty much at all. So, number 6, this one's going to be a huge shocker. We're going to go to Pandora. Okay. It's not Flight of Passage. It's Navi River Journey. Okay. Navi River Journey, you know, you'd think, oh my gosh, it's so pretty, blah, 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 and, like, this should be, like, your second favorite one. But, like, honestly, it's too short. It's, like, it's that ride that doesn't necessarily get as much attention because Pandora gets those 4-hour waits. It doesn't really get much attention, so it's, like, only a 2-hour wait. But it still gets a lot of attention because that's, like, the ride that people go on if they don't want to wait 4 hours to go on a ride in Pandora. But, yeah, it's short. I like the line. I actually really like the line because I know where, like, I just know the line really well. It's basically just, like, you go through a mini trail, not much. Then you go into this roof or what under this roof, and then you circle through, you go through a passageway. It's, like, it seems like it's a pretty short line, like, you can see the line. But then again, it's just too short. That's the only reason problem I have with it. And so, yeah. So, number 5, it's the top 5. It is Primeval World. Okay, let's just say the theming of this ride is just, I don't even want to talk it. It's dinosaur. It's not. It's really just teacups on steroids in a way, like just an intense version of teacups, except it's a mix of a roller coaster. I don't know. It's extremely fun. I do recommend doing this at the beginning of your trip, and the reason I say that is or maybe just at the beginning of Animal Kingdom, because it really gets you ready for Everest. Like, it's extremely fun, let me tell you that. It's just amazing. I love it. But then, after I was at Disney for, a vacation we had once, I rode Primeval World at the end, and it wasn't really as exhilarating, wasn't as much fun because you're already used to all the roller coasters and all the rides. So yeah, Primeval World definitely need to work on theming. But yeah, it's not bad. So yeah, let's go on to number 4. So number 4, we're going to stay in Dino Land. The only quality ride at Dino Land, it's Dinosaur. Okay, so I'm pretty sure in Disneyland maybe, I forget. Somewhere maybe Disney, Shanghai Disney. Somewhere in there they have the same exact track that's differently themed or is going to be differently themed for Dinosaur, and they're thinking about retheming it. But honestly, Dinosaur, I respect. That's the quality ride in Dinoland, and then the rest of it is kind of just stuff that shouldn't be there. Dinosaur is quality. It's really good. They did really well with Dinosaur. I respect it. It's a really good ride. It's extremely fun. And yeah, I'm getting thirsty, but hopefully we'll make it. That was a dinosaur reference, kind of. Not really, different words. But yeah. Okay, so number 3. Okay, this is the top 3. We have Kilimanjaro Safaris. So, okay. You'll be like, but you see stuff. It's real stuff, not the Jungle Cruise. But, like, you don't always see a lot. Okay, here's my tip for you guys. Okay. If you don't want to get a fast pass for it, which I totally understand if you don't want to get a fast pass for it, if you would rather try and get one for Navi River Journey or Flight of Passage just to try and get the ones like you know that you'll have to wait a long time for. But Kilimanjaro is also one of the ones that you have to wait a long time for, like 90 minutes. But it's the one ride where you want to get there early in the morning. That is when the lions are out. The lions are out in the morning. We got to see like 3. It was just amazing. Like, you rarely see that. So that was just extremely cool. So yeah, tip. Go in the morning. The wait isn't as long. Maybe a 25-minute, 30-minute line. Try and get there right as the park opens. Go to Africa because most of the people are going to be flooding into Pandora. Go to Africa. And yeah, that's my tips for you. Go to Africa first. Don't try and go to Pandora and say, oh, let's just wait 30 minutes in the line instead of, maybe 60. Instead of 60, instead of like 4 hours. It'll already be 4 hours. We literally got there pretty early. Right when the park opened, it was already 4 hours late when we head over to Pandora. So don't try and pull off the Pandora trick where, oh, there won't be as long. There will be. I'm sorry. Maybe Navi River Journey might be a 30-40 minute late. Flight of Passage, it's going to start out 4 hours and it's going to stay 4 hours. So after that, okay, so Kilimanjaro safaris. So yeah, go to Africa first. And then number 2 is Mount Everest. Okay, Mount Everest, I have an absolute obsession with it. It's so well themed. I love the lines. They have all the Yeti related stuff. It's themed so well. The way the tracks go, you know, the broken track, you go backwards. And just it's not really technology, but like all the, like, oh, you can't go on this track, you go backwards. And then you go backwards and it feels like you're going upside down. And then you stop and then you go and it looks like you're going there, but you change the tracks and then I can go on and on. It is amazing. Like, it was my favorite ride going into, like, I went on 3 times in 2 days. Yes, I went on Everest 3 times in 2 days. We had Fast Pass for 1. Okay, guys, by the way, recommendation, do single rider. If it says 40 minutes for single rider, it's 20 minutes. It's always off 10 to 20 minutes. Just, they're always making that wait high. It's really fast. So, that's that, Everest. So, yeah. I love Everest. It's my favorite ride. No complaints at all with it. Oh yeah, and one more thing. So I tried to do a challenge. First time I ever went on Everest, not to scream the whole time. Okay, obviously that brings the fun out of it. Like, literally, my family makes fun of me for screaming on roller coasters. So it's like I'm deciding not to scream at all. Okay, I succeeded in the challenge, except at the beginning where you're kind of going through a forest, and there's just like a mini hill, like nothing really. It wasn't even fast. I made out this little scream like, or not even like that, I don't know. I have a really high-pitched scream, don't ask. And so yeah, I failed the challenge. But everything else, I kept my mouth shut, and so yeah. Okay, number 1, you guys obviously know, it is Pandora. Flights of Passage, one of those 2. Okay. Theming, great. Maybe they needed a little more line because it's always out of, you know, into the bar. Like, it was literally it was like about to form over the bridge into Discovery Island. That was literally the Pandora line. So, more line space, and that's it. Okay, we got fast passes for it once. I felt absolutely so guilty. It wasn't even funny because we literally it was pretty much almost a walk-on for us. But everyone else waited 4 hours. I felt extremely guilty. I mean, but, you know, we went on. The ride was amazing, the way they did all the scanning and everything. But that was just so technologically amazing. And so, yeah, let's get to the actual ride. The ride, Soaring on steroids. Honestly, you felt like you're there. Like, it's not one of those things like, whoa, it's a big movie that's a 360. And it kind of feels like you literally were there. Like, you were there. Like, I swear, like, if I was actually there in real life, like, I wouldn't be surprised. It was just amazing. They sprayed water at you. It was very naturey. It was just beautiful. Then that pause moment where you could just look around and, like, whoa, look at all the nature. It is just absolutely amazing. And then it's a little intense. Like, I got, like, whoa, I got a little that adrenaline that you feel on a roller coaster. I got a little bit of that. It wasn't, like, soaring. It was more like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's just, like, it's just amazing. So technologically inclined. And so, yeah, that is my favorite Animal Kingdom rides in order. There's 9 of them that I did. Number 1 is Flight of Passage, amazing ride. Number 2 is Everest, also amazing ride. And 3, Kilimanjaro Safaris. You gotta love the animals and especially go in the morning and see the lines. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And so, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah, bye.